So I'm George DeRosny, Senior Manager of Network Operations and Telecom Services for the ODP Corporation. We've been with Calero for about 5 years. We started probably around 2017, and in that time frame, we've been able to onboard their services, their expense management services, their inventory management, invoice processing and provisioning. And it's been a foundational point in what we do, because now we're able to see what we're spending money on, how the business units are operating, and show them that, because that's what's key, is being able to show them what it is that their costs and their spending is going on, and it helps drive better decisions. Our motivation or pain point for us to be able to move or transition over to Calero, or really a TEM provider, was we were transitioning our managed services partner that we had, and we're moving off of them. And they somewhat had a semi-TEM solution for us, but it was only for one vendor. However, we had multiple vendors, multiple portals, data everywhere. We need to centralize that data so we can be able to better visualize it and get that information back. So that way we were able to do some actionable steps with that data that we're getting, right? So it was key to have that type of visibility to be able to better manage our network infrastructure, and not only just the infrastructure, but our telecom infrastructure. So that was key. Our partnership with Calero, it's been key for us because we have a responsibility to our business unit, and they share the same fiduciary responsibility as us to ensuring that, hey, where we're spending money is accurate, concise, simple, and something that is not just being wasteful. We talk with the Calero leadership team, and our voice is actually heard. They take our suggestions, they take our feedback, and they show us what they're doing with it. It actually makes me comfortable to be able to entrust them with some of our core functions that we need to do from a telecom expense management perspective. And they feel like an extension of our team. When you can go to your TEM billing analyst and they know how your business operates, they know who to go reach out to when something has an issue and how to fix it, and you don't always have to be involved, I think that's the benefit that they bring to the table. Something of a real value for us as a big retailer and having a ton of facilities is, how much money are we wasting on things that we don't need to be wasting? Once we bought it on a TEM provider, we were able to see all of our inventory and start processing that information and thinking to ourselves, this site has this level of circuit and they don't really need it. They're not using that, it's nowhere near capacity. Why don't we get something smaller? Or they're really tanking the circuit all the time. Let's get something bigger. So those are some of the benefits that I think they've been able to bring on. And overall, with us always continuously optimizing, we reduced our telecom spend by about 45% in the last 5 years. I see Calero evolving in the future and the platform evolving in the future from them shifting the mindset of what they do. When we first met them, the concept was, hey, they are a TEM provider, TEM meaning telecom expense management. Now it's shifting towards technology expense management, which is kind of interesting because you look at what else do we have, and is everything always telecom based? And it's not, right? You have SaaS expense management, infrastructure, cloud infrastructure, all these different types of things. That's all technology based. So it fits into that bucket. And I like the term that they started using now with technology expense management versus just telecom expense management. I would recommend Calero because they have a good culture, right? And us at the ODP Corporation, we focus a lot on our culture, and it's really, really important for us to maintain that. I see the same thing with them. I see the way that they treat people, the way they talk to people, the way that they treat themselves and within their teams. It's quite fascinating because you see it and it's, wow, they're doing really good things and they're improving all the time. And you meet a lot of companies and a lot of vendors who are happy with the status quo. They're happy with where they are. But with Calero, what I see is it's a constant transformation of who they are and who they are trying to become. And it's for the positive, because sometimes transformation can be bad, but in their case, it hasn't been.